Welcome to today's breaking coverage. In a major development sending shockwaves across South Asia and beyond, India has launched missile strikes against Pakistan in an operation codenamed Sindoor. Let's break down what we know so far, where the strikes happened, and what this could mean for two of the world's most volatile nuclear neighbors. So what exactly happened? Earlier today, India confirmed it had launched precision missile strikes targeting what it claims are terrorist infrastructure and training camps inside Pakistani territory. The Indian government has dubbed this Operation Sindoor, a term that usually symbolizes marriage in Hindu culture. But here it likely references the color red and the gravity of India's military response. Where did the strikes occur? Based on early reports, the main targets were in Pakistan-administered Kashmir and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. Specifically, areas around Muzaffarabad, Bagh, and Balakot, the same area targeted in India's 2019 airstrikes after the Pulwama attack. Interestingly, India used surface-to-surface missiles, not aircraft, a move that limits risk to Indian pilots while showcasing precision strike capability. Why now? What triggered this escalation? Tensions have been rising in recent months. India has reported a spike in cross-border terrorist activity in Jammu and Kashmir. But last week's deadly attack on an Indian military convoy, killing 7 soldiers, appears to have been the final straw. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had promised a decisive response, and this operation seems to deliver on that threat. Pakistan's response? Islamabad has denied hosting terrorist camps and condemned the strikes as unprovoked aggression. They claim civilian areas were hit, but independent verification is difficult due to limited access. Pakistan's military says it reserves the right to respond at a time and place of its choosing. That language has raised serious fears of further escalation. How is the world reacting? The U.S. has called for both sides to step back from the brink. China, a key ally of Pakistan, has offered to mediate. The UN Security Council is expected to hold an emergency session within 24 hours. Why is this situation especially concerning? Because both India and Pakistan are nuclear-armed nations. India is believed to have around 160 nuclear warheads. Pakistan has about 165. While we're not at a nuclear flashpoint, any military escalation carries enormous risk. Remember, the 1999 Kargil War happened after both nations went nuclear, and was only contained through global pressure. The economic fallout is already starting. India's Sensex dropped more than 3% after the news. Pakistan's fragile economy could take a major hit if this conflict continues. Oil prices have also jumped nearly 2% amid fears of wider regional instability. So what's different about Operation Sindoor? Unlike past actions like the 2016 surgical strikes or 2019 Balakot airstrike, India is being much more transparent. Officials are sharing target details and objectives, signaling confidence and a shift in strategic messaging. Using missiles rather than manned aircraft also signals a change. It shows India's advancing military tech and desire to limit casualties, while still sending a strong deterrent message. What happens next? Here are 4 possible scenarios. Pakistan responds with similar strikes, escalating tensions. They use asymmetric tactics, increasing insurgent support in Kashmir. Diplomatic pressure kicks in with both sides stepping back. Or worst of all, miscalculation leads to full-scale conflict. We're still in the early stages, but the coming days will be critical. Is this just a warning shot or the start of something far more serious? We'll keep you updated with verified info, expert analysis, and real-time developments. If you found this breakdown useful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We'll be watching this story closely, and so should you.